Tupac Shakur was gunned down September 7th, 1996 in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later after he had been taken to hospital. From the time of his death till today, there's been conspiracy theories about whether he was married and questions that came across. Now, for the questions that came across, we'll be answering a few about like his net worth and marriage. Now, going forward here, the questions like was he married and did he have any kids? Now, the hip hop artist did not have any children, but what many people don't know is that he was married once. Tupac and Keisha Morris met at a nightclub in New York City in 1994. I quote some of the words from Keisha here. She says, we were dancing and we spoke briefly. He was going through something legally at the time, and I told him to just be careful of the people he's around, and I hope everything works out. Now, Morris told the media back in 2011. She says that I saw him a month later at the Tunnel, that is another nightclub, and remembered the whole conversation. He gave me his contact and I gave him my house number. We started talking from that day on. Now, Tupac Shakur ended up going to prison when they were together. So he and Morris got married while he was incarcerated on April 2019. 29th, I beg your pardon, that is 1995. He was released in October at the same year, and 5 months later, their marriage was annulled. Morris said, after Pac got out, she felt as though she wasn't really needed anymore. However, the two continued to speak regularly up to the time he died. Now, today, Morris has two children. She graduated from John Jay College with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and has worked to bring awareness to and address and some of the race and inequality issues her ex-husband used to rap about. Let's talk about Tupac Shakur's net worth here. Tupac Shakur's net worth was not only he wasn't only a gifted rapper, but he was also an actor starring in films like Juice with Omar Epps and Poetic Justice alongside Janet Jackson. Despite a successful film career and more than about 61 million US dollars in album sales, it's been reported as present that at the time of his death, he was in debt to Death Row Records. He agreed to a three-album of about 3.45 million US dollars deal with a Shoes Knight in an exchange of about 1.4 million bail money. Now, in just that effort to pay off the debt, his estate released numerous albums profusely. Now, that led to incredible success, and Tupac made the list of the top earning dead celebrities several times. Many of his previous platinum records that have been released have gone multi-platinum once again. We are going forward with Tupac Shakur's net worth right there. But someone asked me a question about the meaning of those tattoos. As you can see, those about five tattoos that Tupac had. One is an Egyptian tattoo of the Queen Nefertiti, and the other one is the Heartless over a skull. Then the other one just had his stage name, that is Tupac. Then the other one had 50 niggas over an AK-47. Then the other one had Thug Life, where I is replaced by a bullet. Right, now talking about Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur, controlled her son's estate until her own death in 2016. Now, as of today, it's reportedly that it's about 41 million US dollars, and because Tupac's music is still so popular, the estate continues to make millions annually as he was still alive. Right, now those are some of the questions that have been answered. And then there's a book about him, that is To Die Like a Gangster, where they say that the gangster rapster Tupac Shakur was killed in a drive-by shooting. Then it also talks about the album's platinums, his dreams of a baby with his fiancée. It talks about Quincy Jones' daughter Kidada. Then it talks about Robert Sam Assen, the chronicles of the death fourfold right there. So I got you some of the questions and totally answered right there. This right here is Black Social TV, where you have to click subscribe and the bell for notifications for the live streaming and any of the uploads right there. I'm Dennis the Business and I'm out. Thanks for watching.